So in our interview that we did with Mike Novogratz, we talked about his Bitcoin 2021 prediction, which was $50,000. So now we're almost 2 months into the year, and it's starting to look like that $50,000 price target is right around the corner for Bitcoin. So in this video, we're going to see if Bitcoin can hit that target sometime this month. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in with me, John here with Currency.com. And in this video, I'm going to give you guys another Bitcoin update. We're going to have a look at what we can expect to happen for February and also talk about the trader sentiment as usual, support and resistance levels, the latest news that's happened, and then we'll talk about the price action. And quickly, before we get started, head over to our channel or right on the video. If you're enjoying this video at any point, feel free to hit that like button. It really does help out the channel. And also subscribe if you haven't already. And like I said before, we will continue to keep these videos coming out for you guys. Okay, so now let's have a look at support and resistance levels for Bitcoin right now. Okay, so first level is right around 41,000, which was the previous all-time high. 37,000, which is roughly around the 21-day moving average. And then about 33,500, which is the 50-day moving average and right around the monthly open. And into upside resistance, we'll look at that 48,000 range, which is the current all-time high. And then after that, $50,000, which is a psychological resistance level. We break that, then Bitcoin continues going into price discovery. So when we talked with Mike Novogratz, we talked about a lot of things for Bitcoin, what's expected to happen in the near future, and also that $50,000 price prediction, which is super close right now. We also talked about institutions coming into the crypto space and the flow of capital that is going to be coming into the space. And now we're continuing to see that happen even more than we expected this early. One major thing that happened here in the past week, big news for the crypto space. Elon Musk announced that Tesla is now invested into Bitcoin. And when Tesla made this announcement, Bitcoin did break out to a new all-time high at about $48,000 after a few days of ranging at the previous all-time high. And Tesla says that they put 7.7% of cash into Bitcoin. And you can see they shared their balance sheet here. One Twitter user posted it. Sharing their numbers. Also, Tesla plans to accept Bitcoin as a form of payment for their products. And this $1.5 billion purchase is leaving Treasury experts scratching their heads because they're struggling to understand why Tesla made this purchase on Bitcoin, which has been the best performing asset in the past decade. You can see here for the last 9 years, all green. And today the price is still ranging, but is also still continuing to go up. And with that $1.5 billion purchase that Tesla made, it did send Bitcoin to new all-time highs, lots of traffic going into exchanges, which caused massive spikes in volume. And some exchanges weren't even able to handle all that volume. TZ from Binance posted here on a tweet. He said, massive incoming traffic, some lags observed in some regions, auto scaling, should catch up soon, all because of Elon. Yeah, and this Elon Musk rally all the way up to 48K, some people are saying that it was driven by whales buying aggressively. According to exchange data, whales did sell roughly around 33 to 40K with orders ranging from 1 million all the way to $10 million. But after that Elon pump came in, the selling slowed down and a lot of volume has been coming into exchanges. And JP Morgan, they made a statement saying that they don't expect large firms to follow Tesla's Bitcoin move. But one report here from analysts say that corporate buy-ins could take Bitcoin all the way up to $500,000 if the average corporate buy-in is roughly 2.55%. And Grayscale Investment said that the next jumpstart to the bull run is days ahead, which did start right at the beginning of February. And they do continue to accumulate more and more Bitcoin. And we just had yesterday where MasterCard announced that they are finally onboarding crypto into their network. And MasterCard said that they will allow almost 1 billion users to spend at over 30 million merchants. They haven't said which cryptos will be supported, but this is expected to roll out this year in 2021. And as Bitcoin finally breaks over 40,000 and now is ranging in 40,000, whale addresses are continuing to rise, stating that more wallets are holding more and more Bitcoin. So what could be the near-term outlook for Bitcoin right now? Could we go into a correction? Or possibly, is this just the beginning of a multi-year bull run? But let's jump into the chart and see if we can break that $50,000 level this month. So looking here at the daily chart for Bitcoin, you can see we had that channel that we were looking at here from the previous all-time high correction that we wanted to break out to test that $38,000 level. We did make it out all the way up to a new all-time high. I'm going to play back our last Bitcoin video talking about what we were expecting, and then we'll come back and talk about what we're looking at next. So for right now, it's pretty known that that $30,000 support level is a very important level for the bulls. And we do need to bounce at least to that $33,000 level to make that into a support. If the price can do that, then it will indicate the 50-day moving average moving to a higher level and the price following a new trend line to the upside. If that happens and the price can then head up towards that $36,000 range and flip that into a support, then Bitcoin will be trading right in the middle of the expected trading range, right up towards all-time high and right down to that $30,000 support. And if we do break out of this downwards channel here, we're going to do one of my favorite patterns, that cup and handle formation, where we go test that all-time high range again, have a slight rejection, and then break out. So overall right now, if we do remain bullish, I'm hoping we flip all these resistance levels into supports all the way to 38,000 in order for the price action to play out this way. And if that does happen, then I'll be eyeing that long-term target right up there at around $50,000, which also will have some resistance once we get up there. All right, so from that last video, we were in this channel here, finding support at about $30,000, $33,000 range. We did have that little pump that brought us to test 38,000, which got rejected, coming right back down to support. And we did have that cup and handle formation we were looking for. The handle did not fully form, but we had that announcement from Tesla, which sent Bitcoin up to test $48,000. And that was the largest daily candle Bitcoin has ever had. It was about 20%, all the way from 38,000 to 48,000. And now the price seems to be trying to find a support above this previous all-time high that we had. So we should look for it to continue correcting or even bounce in this $42,000, $43,000 range. And then we could even get another cup and handle breakout. If you have a look down here at the RSI, we were in that overbought range. And the RSI, it would be better for it to come down towards the 50 level in order to reset so we can continue to the next leg up. Because if that does not happen, we go up now, then we could have a bearish divergence and even a deeper correction when the price action slows down. It could go all the way from 50,000, sending us right back down to previous all-time high at 40,000, possibly even down here at this 21-day moving average support. But right now, overall, I'm going to remain bullish on Bitcoin. And one of the better situations or better approaches you can have right now is looking to buy dips. Buying the dips has worked now for Bitcoin for the past year or so, or since this trend started back in July, or you could even say since March of 2020. And the price is well above the previous all-time high down here at about 20K. We would need about a 50% correction to come down to those levels. Bitcoin does have deep corrections, but I don't think we'll have one that deep until finally topping out at this cycle of the trend. The deepest corrections I can see happening is down here about 20% to this 21-day moving average. And then another one could also be to that 50-day moving average at about $35,000. And then the last line of defense will be down at previous all-time high, which is about a 50% correction. And after we're done ranging in this current price range, if Bitcoin does break out past $50,000, then I expect price discovery to continue, as there will be more and more announcements of institutions and different companies, different forms of adoption happening for Bitcoin in 2021. And after $50,000, the next psychological level would either be around $70,000 or even $100,000. For a short-term trade here, looking at the 4-hour chart, the price is still in a correction right now, and I'm expecting it to bottom out. I could have already bottomed out right here in this $44,000 range. We could even go lower down towards 43,000. If we look at the RSI, it was overbought in that 80 range, and now it is all the way back down to 50. As long as it doesn't break this low here, then I don't think we'll head down past the previous all-time high. If we break down at this current support, then I'll be looking at around that $43,000 range to get into a long position, which is a great risk reward, giving you about, you put your stop loss right below that level and right above previous all-time high for about a 4%. And then to the upside, you can be targeting that all-time high resistance, which is about 10%. So this is about a 2.5 to 1 risk reward ratio trade. And even if this level where we're at right now, that does hold support, you could even enter here in a long position with your stop loss just below at roughly 43,500 or so. same situation with a price target right at all-time high resistance with about a 2-to-1 risk-reward ratio as well. So here on the 4-hour chart, if we do get a situation where the RSI does come down towards 30 and the price is sitting at a strong support, let's say previous all-time high, then that would be a great buy the dip entry, giving you a pretty great risk-reward with your stop loss just below the previous all-time high with your price target right at all-time high, giving you an even higher risk-reward ratio. And if things don't go as planned for Bitcoin, the worst case scenario that I see right now in the short term is the price does come down to that previous all-time high and Bitcoin gets another lower high, a rejection at this current support that we're at, and heads down to test the 50 and then this 200 moving average on a 4-hour chart, bringing Bitcoin right back down to that 30K range. So there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video on Bitcoin. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure to do that too. The channel keeps growing. We're almost at 6,000 subscribers now. So it's good to see you guys coming back and the growth to keep going. And I'll keep you guys updated in the next video. So be sure to stay tuned for that. And good luck with your trades. I'll see you next time. It's John with Currency.com. For more trading videos just like this, please subscribe to our channel.